Hello, and welcome to another episode of Better Cocktails at Home. I'm Brian Johnson, and we're here in our home bar, the Quarter Deck Club, and I'm very excited for the series of drinks we're doing for the month of February. So, the month of February contains Valentine's Day. It has something to do with love, I'm told. It also has Mardi Gras, so tied in New Orleans. And so we're going to do a series of cocktails that are all kind of New Orleans based or from New Orleans bartenders. And the first three are going to be a series. So it was created as a concept of three drinks. It was created by a bartender from New Orleans called Kirk Estopinal. And he created a cocktail book a number of years ago called Beta Cocktails. And it's an amazing cocktail book. And just the recipes are kind of odd, but they're delicious. And so they're really designed so you're kind of using sort of common ingredients in really creative ways. So this trilogy, like I said, is kind of about a love according to the author and the creator. And it's called Halfway to 3 Ways to Lose Your Lover. And so in a nod to Valentine's Day, New Orleans, we're going to make this trilogy of drinks over the next few episodes. And we're going to start with the first one. It's called All's Fair. And we're going to make it right now. It's sort of like an island Manhattan. So we'll talk about it afterwards. All right, so this is a stirred drink. Manhattan's a stirred drink. So our base spirit is El Dorado 12-year rum. Now this is a rum from Guyana. So it has a little bit of kind of a little smoke flavor, a very hint of it, but it's just a nice rich rum. Some would say maybe on the sweet side a little bit. But that's what's called for in this cocktail, so we're going to follow it. We're going to do 1.5 ounces of this El Dorado 12-year rum. And we're going to add that to our mixing glass. All right. Next component of a Manhattan is sweet vermouth. So this one calls for 3/4 of an ounce of Carpano Antica, which is a nice rich sweet vermouth. Very delicious. And we'll add that in. All right, so next ingredient is, now the recipe he specifies Marie Brizard orange curacao. I could not find it, but I have Pierre Ferrand's dry curacao, and I've heard that it's a very nice substitute for it. So we're going to do 1/2 ounce of this. All right, now that's all that's kind of our measured ingredients. We have 2 more liquid ingredients. Next one up calls for Bitterman's Mole Bitters. So that's kind of a chocolate spiced Mexican inspired bitters. We're going to do 2 dashes of this. And then finally for our ingredients is a salt tincture, they call it, basically a saline. So they specify a ratio of 3 parts water to 1 part salt. And we're going to do 8 drops of this. And I would definitely be exact with that because I said it is very salty. So that is it for our liquid ingredients for it's going to go into this cocktail. And so we're going to be stirring it because it's all clear. So we'll add our ice. You want to stir for about 30 to 40 seconds or so. And right now we're going to be adding our dilution to cocktails. So water is a critical component to all cocktails, or virtually all cocktails. And while we're adding that water and dilution, we're also bringing the temperature of the cocktail down and kind of just making it nice and cold and delicious. All right, I think we're just about done. All right. So at this point, we're going to be straining this into a chilled coupe glass. I happen to have one right now at the ready. So we'll strain that in. And then for garnish, we call for an orange peel. So I'm going to use a channel knife here. And as we do this, you get the nice orange zest. You get that oil coming over the drink, and it's quite delicious. And then for a little bit of style, I'm just going to give this a nice little twist and drop that in. So that is the All's Fair cocktail. Let's give it a try. That is super interesting. The salt really comes through, actually. And this salt tincture is very salty. Actually, I kind of was, when I was making it, I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be kind of salty a little bit. And it's intensely salty. I definitely get that. I thought it's going to be kind of a sweet drink. And it's not sweet really at all. I mean, it is very like a traditional Manhattan. And so, yeah, I really like this a lot. This is the first time I made this drink, but I've been wanting to make it for a very long time. Just because I love the concept of what these street drinks are going to be. So if you tune in next time for the next two parts of this, we're going to be using these exact same ingredients, but in different ratios, adding a little bit, another component, adding an egg to it. And so it's kind of a study in how can you use the same ingredients to make different cocktails, different textures. And I'm super excited about it. So thanks for watching this episode of Better Cocktails at Home. This cocktail is All's Fair, and I hope to see you next time.